Victor Wembanyama reflects on San Antonio's two-game stay in Paris. With a packed schedule around Paris, the Spurs star returned to France to put on a show during the NBA Paris Games. Victor Wembanyama's return to Paris was a journey that mixed unforgettable moments, emotional highs, and of course some intense basketball. In this video we're diving into Wembanyama's trip back home, the highs and lows of the Spurs' time in Paris, and what the future holds for the NBA's rising star. So let's break it all down. Victor Wembanyama's Paris adventure was packed. We're talking 2 games, 50 points, 23 rebounds, 8 assists, 6 blocks, and a lot of love from the fans. Plus, he managed to squeeze in some time for personal moments, like visiting the Eiffel Tower, attending a PSG match, and even hitting up Fashion Week. For Wembanyama though, this trip was much more than basketball. He said, quote, "This week was amazing. I was just seeing my family. Everybody did their job to making this week incredible. But of course it wasn't all perfect. Despite all the excitement, the Spurs only managed 1 win out of 2 games in Paris. Game 1 the Spurs dominated, with Wembanyama leading the charge, putting up 30 points and grabbing 11 rebounds in a 30-point win. But the second game didn't go as planned. The Pacers came out strong and ultimately defeated the Spurs 136-98, with Tyrese Halliburton putting up 28 points. Wembanyama did his best to keep things close, finishing with 20 points and 12 rebounds, but the Pacers' defense was relentless. I mean, we all know you can't completely stop a talent like Wembanyama. Even Pacers head coach Rick Carlisle said it himself, "You don't stop that guy." And he's right. Wembanyama found a way to make an impact despite the tough defense. Off the court though, it was clear just how much this trip meant to Wembanyama. From dedicating courts in his hometown of Luchesne to spending time with family and fans, this was a homecoming like no other. Even his teammate, Chris Paul, mentioned how much responsibility it is for someone like Wembanyama, trying to balance the spotlight and his personal connections back home. And let's not forget about the fans. The energy in Paris was off the charts. Even though Wembanyama mentioned that the crowd didn't exactly drown out the anthem in the opener, by the second game, those French fans were loud and proud, showing their support for their hometown hero. While the outcome of the games didn't go exactly as planned for Wembanyama, this trip was all about cherishing the moment. As he said, "I did my best to make this week special for my team, my family, my friends." And you could see it in his face. This trip was priceless, a dream come true. So, what's next for Victor Wembanyama? We don't know when he'll get another chance to play in Paris, but if his performance and this incredible week are any indication, he's going to be a global star for years to come. And maybe, just maybe, we'll see him back on French soil for more NBA games in the future. All in all, Victor Wembanyama's Paris return was an unforgettable chapter in his young career. Whether it was the basketball, the fans, or the personal moments, it's clear this trip was one for the books. What do you think? Will we see more of Victor in Paris in the future? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.